Welcome to Potential Props, Inc. Here you will find props made from redesigned and modified found objects, which may have unique shapes and characteristics. Many times, the found item can be used as the catalyst to create one-of-a-kind devices, using inventive ideas, novel approaches, and creative thinking. This website will cover most of my builds using my ink technique. Hi, welcome to Potential Props. This video website is going to highlight some of the ways that I take found items and add details, paint, and electronics to create hero working props. The items I've laid out here is to highlight my efforts and to show you the result of what I've done. Some time ago, Playmates made a tricorder toy for kids that I took and added my own electronics, modified the body, and created a tricorder that would be more or less like you might actually see on an actual television show. This one I've added multiple LEDs, slanted the front. You can see that it's different in that I modified the tip to have blinking LEDs there on the front end, quite a bit different than what it was originally. The side's been modified, slanted the front, and then added a different type of screen. The original screen was just a backlit like a flashlight with a reflector, so I widened it, had my own screen there, and also an actual click. Another item that is Star Trek related, and they did as well, they used a found item, was a travel alarm clock. Well, this particular one has been modified as well. The electronics in this one is some LEDs that flash here, some in the screen, up and down scanner here, and some LEDs in the very tip there that scan in and out on the tip there. And this is a modified travel alarm clock made to look like a Star Trek tricorder. Another Star Trek related item was from Enterprise. Now this particular one I made as my rendition of what the Enterprise tricorder would look like. This particular one uses a found item of a magnifier. This is a standard pop-up magnifier, and so when I press the side button here, it pops up. Of course, I made the screen backlit. It also slides out of the casing just like this. I made the casing. Here's the magnifier right here. It continues to have the same battery compartment that came with the pop-up, and when I hit the side there, it pops up just like that. So that is the Enterprise style tricorder from Star Trek. Another item that uses the pop-up magnifier is this, and it also used a American Tourister luggage tag holder. This particular item is plastic, and it has this motion here that I kind of liked. It sort of had the same sort of movement as the pop-up magnifier did right here. So what I did is I modified both of these together and came up with this. You can see it still resembles the American Tourister tag right here, this portion here. Let me hold this up right there, so you can see that's the front end. What I did is I cut out the center. The center is no longer there, and made it so that it actually popped up as well. There's LEDs and blinkies here. It's programmable. There's LEDs that scan back and forth here. It has two sets of batteries, one here and one inside here. You can see it's the magnifier is, well, is the back of this. Okay, so the whole outer body right here is the magnifier, and this whole back end, and then I attached the Tourister tag to the front so that it is free to pop up as well, just like that. And then I press the buttons like this on the side, and of course it changes the scan rate on the blinkies there. Okay, let's see the next thing right here. This is a video game. It started out as a Caesar's Palace video game, and it now looks like this. So I removed the screen, cut out the whole place where their buttons existed before, and created my own set of buttons. So this particular one does have some LEDs and blinkies in here, and you can see it looks like it's scanning. Made my own decals, did a repaint job. And on the side right here is a slot where you can add a memory chip that goes in the side. Okay, and this here was a cell phone holder for a car. You actually press the side like that, and the cell phone lays in here, and you clamp it closed. Well, I took that same body, okay, here, got rid of the little clampy things right now on the side, right where the little doors are right here. A 9-volt battery now slides in there. I have on the side a little brass tube that maybe could be like a memory rod. There's a screen here, some aluminum that I've added, and on the back I put a switch. Okay, so you can see it is the same but different. The little switch on the back will now make this thing pop up just like that. And before, this was just adjustable by hand. I guess you just push the little button. Okay, the way it slides open is this little plastic piece popped out, and this is an adjuster for the size of the phone. Well, since that has that motion, you know, in and out, I thought I could use that along with this area right here for the 9-volt battery. So this in itself had potential to be a pretty unique prop as well. So there's going to be some LEDs in here, of course, and it just locks like that. You push the back, it pops up and goes into the scan mode. So it'll probably be some kind of scanner type effect up there as well. All right, let's see.